Good morning and welcome to class. My name is Sunray, and today we'll just be moving through a beautiful flow, really rhythmic and really fluid. So we want to get comfortable in our bodies and comfortable with the idea of flowing through our bodies. So before we move into our physical selves, we'll move into the flow between breath. So we'll move into alternate nostril breathing, taking our two peace fingers onto the top of our forehead, so the space right between your eyebrows, and we'll use our thumb and our pointer finger, or our ring finger, to close and open off alternate noses. So we'll start with taking a deep inhale and exhaling out of the nose. Again, deep inhale and exhaling out of both nostrils. On our next inhale, take a deep breath in. Close the right nostril and exhale just out of the left nostril. Taking a deep inhale in through the left nostril. Closing it off. And exhaling out of the right nostril. Repeating this cycle in through the right. And out through the left. In through the left. And out through the right. In through the right. Close off the right nostril and open as you exhale out through the left nostril. Now that we got the hang of the flow, we'll start to count our inhales. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close off the left nostril. Exhale out through the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale in through the right nostril. Closing it off. Exhale out through the left nostril. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing all the air out. And then inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling out the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 2 more cycles in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling out through the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhaling out the right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing both hands down over your knees. Take a deep inhale in. Hold at the top. And when you feel yourself ready to release all the air, pressing your navel towards your spine, pushing the air out of your body until you're totally depleted. And then return to your normal breath. Take a moment here, bringing hands to heart center. Just noticing a balance between the right and left side of the body, of the brain, of the breath. Beginning class now, we'll take our deep inhale and exhale with the sound of Om. So we'll move into rolling Oms. Om. Final Om here. And just bringing that sound inside of you, feeling vibrations move through your body as you silently say Om to yourself, breathing in and out your natural breath. Feeling that radiation of the Om throughout your body as you sit seated on your mat. Imagine vibrations coming off of your body. So a little field of energy surrounding you as you move through your physical yoga practice. So we'll turn on our mats and come into a relaxed child's pose. So bringing the knees underneath the hips, sitting back on the heels and extending the arms forward. Drop the forehead and stretch through the arms so your elbows aren't relaxed on the ground, but your hands are walking forward. Take a few breaths here, pressing the hips down towards the heels. Maybe feeling a stretch in the ankles as the front of your foot faces down towards the mat. From here, we'll inhale up to a tabletop tuck the toes. And in one fell swoop, press the hips high to Ardha Mukha Svanasana, our downward facing dog. So pressing the heels, one and then the other, swaying. So I like to wag my tail as a dog. So give your butt a little shake. Really play around, bend the knees, open through the toes. Come all the way up, come all the way down, and then walk the dog out. So that just means walking towards your feet, maybe actually moving up the mat, or you could stay in place and just walk the feet as if you're walking up. Drop the head, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Give yourself a bend in the knees and bring the chest towards the thighs, and then extend the heels down, keeping the chest where it is, and just straightening out through the legs. Deep breath here, exhale out through the mouth, lion's breath. One last time, in through the nose. And really make that sound. Stick the tongue out, make that ha sound in the back of the throat. And from here, we'll start to move into rolling dogs. So we'll drop the knees, move forward over the wrist with the shoulders, press the heels up, and then hips up, heels down. So again, rolling dogs, bend the knees, move the body forward so the chest is over the wrist. Extend through the heels so you're straight above, almost like a forward plank. Heels and hips go high till you're back in your down dog. Drop the heels. Bend the knees And just starting to move through a bit of a rhythmic flow. So we'll do this 5 times, forward and up. And then we'll come to stand in our down dog for 5 breaths, inhaling in and exhaling out. You're welcome here to practice again your lion's breath, so inhaling in through the nose and exhaling with your tongue out with that ha sound at the back of the throat. From here we'll walk the feet towards the hands. Hang in your ragdoll, maybe swaying from side to side, or just letting the weight of your body hang loose over your legs. Staying with your breath, using your breath to stay in your body in your practice. Making sure your air is audible as it escapes your body. So inhaling, making that oceanic sound, that ujjayi breath. We'll roll up, slowly 1 vertebrae at a time. And we'll circle the arms all the way around and down through the center body. Our next inhale, we'll raise the arms, move into our Surya Namaskar series, reaching up and slightly back, exhaling, palms down through the center, and then back towards our feet. Drop the head. On our next inhale, we'll step the right foot back, drop the knee, open through the chest, and look up. Exhale, left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, snake the body forward, press the heels or the top of the feet back into the mat. Elbows close to the body as you move through your cobra. Back strengthening, tuck the toes. Come onto the heels, hips high, back into your downward facing dog. And the same foot that we step back, we step forward. So right foot forward, left knee down. Inhaling, open through the chest as you drop your hip towards your heel. Exhale, both feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, reverse hands, come all the way around. Give yourself that back bend and through center. And we'll just move into the next one. Exhaling down. Inhaling, left foot steps back this time. Drop the left knee. Open through the chest, look up. Right foot steps back to meet left. Downward facing dog. Inhale into your plank. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Squeeze the elbows towards the rib cage as you snake the body forward and press the tops of the feet into the mat. Zip the legs up, look up, tuck the toes, come back onto the knees, down dog. Same foot that went back comes forward, left foot back, or forward. Right knee goes down, inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot comes to meet left. Drop the head. Inhale, reach up, stretch back. Come down through center. 2 more times. From here, stepping the right foot back. Drop the right knee, inhale. Low lunge, look up. Palms to the mat as you move into your down dog. A breath here, in and out. Before coming into your high plank. Knees to the ground, chest and chin. Your 8-limb pose. Cobra. And down dog. Notice that time I didn't bring my knees to the mat, I just pressed up from the mat. Inhale, right foot forward. Low lunge or equestrian pose, reach up through the chest as your hips reach towards your heels. Left comes to meet right. Inhale all the way up. And into that back bend. Last time, down through center. Inhale, left foot back. Open through the chest. Step left to meet right, down dog. After a breath, high plank. Drop knees, chest and chin. 8-staff pose, 8-limb pose, 8-point pose. Squeeze the elbows into the rib cage. Tuck the toes. Press yourself up with your knees or straight from the mat. Down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Drop the right knee, look up. Exhale, both feet to the front of the mat, drop the head. Shake it left, shake it right. And we'll inhale, rise. Drop the head back and stay in your backward bend for a moment. Inhale, press out through the center of the chest, exhale. And we'll come back through center, drop the hands through heart center. And you can stay facing the front of your mat. I'll just turn to the side. And drop the hands open. From here, we're going to shoot the arms forward, bend the knees, and move into a chair pose. So you can keep the feet together, or you can separate them hip width apart. Drop the tailbone, extend from the hip to the top fingertips. Start to feel the heat, the energy in the thighs, quadriceps, extending up. And we're just gonna, again, move through a rhythmic flow. We're gonna shift the weight through the toes as we extend the arms behind us. Chest forward, exhale, heels down, arms up. Inhale, like you're shooting off a lightning bolt. Exhale, press back into the heels, so much that you could almost pick up your toes. Inhale, forward, shoot off. Exhale, back. 2 more times, inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. From here, we're just going to step the right foot back. Big step back, we're in our high lunge. Stay here, toes facing the front of the mat. So your heels are high. There should be almost like a wall behind. So if there's a wall behind your foot, you're pressing your heel into a wall, straight wall, really bending through the knee. Take a moment here, extending up. And then we're going to drop the hands, left foot back to meet right, Knees to the mat, into our tabletop. Inhaling and exhaling, we'll move through cat-cow. Inhale. And exhale. So your cat-cow, there is options and variations. You can inhale, or you can exhale, and exhale where you can inhale. So that just means mixing it up. Typically, you want to press the spine back and the navel in as you exhale. And inhale, open through the chest as you fill your lungs with air and look up. Drop the navel. But I do invite a little bit of variety in your movement. So this is really working on your breath fluidity. Maybe moving through the circles. Making a circle with our body. Around and down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. This time we're going to exhale up. And inhale down. Exhale up. And inhale down. Roll through the shoulders. So just dropping the chest. And just rolling the shoulders back. You might hear a little bit of grit coming out. So a little gritty noise in the shoulders. That's nice. Just release any tension, and then we're going to sit back into our child's pose and extend through the fingertips for 3 breaths. Coming back to our tabletop on our last breath. Extend the right foot back. The heel is going to go up towards the sky, and it's going to be a kick back. So we're going to kick back and up. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the knee into the chest. So come into that cow, cat, that staring cat. Inhaling. Open through the chest, look up. Exhaling. Knee to chest. Inhaling. Kick back. And one more time, exhaling. Forward. Coming back to that kick back. We're going to take the opposite arm, reach back, potential for an ankle bind, and kick up. This is a little more advanced, but it's also fun to just try out. Always fun to just try out. Kick the heel up, come back to your tabletop, and then step the same foot through, the right foot through, to a low lunge. So we're going to step the left foot back just a bit so that we can straighten the right leg and come into a half Hanuman. So our half splits. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, bring the chest towards the knee. If you need a little bend in the knee, that's okay. Keep the back foot tucked and try to straighten out through the knee if you can. But if you need to keep it bended, that's okay. So just bringing the toes tucked in towards our face. Take a breath here. And then again, we're going to move through the rhythmic flow. We're going to inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, you can bring the hands to the mat and come into that half Hanuman. Or you can bring the hands to either side, so you're kind of moving into that lightning bolt again. Inhaling, reaching up and back. Exhaling, that half Hanuman. So I'm gonna actually keep my hands down today, a little wobbly. Each day is a little different. Hands up and back. And exhale. Toes tucked in. So you really draw the navel towards the spine. And then we'll come back, tuck the toes, and hold our high lunge. So we straighten through that back leg, come back into our high lunge. So this is actually how we started on the opposite side. So 5 breaths in. And our next exhale, drop the knee, hands to either side. And in our low lunge, we're gonna reach for our hamstring, so bring it back. An option to keep or connect with the opposite hands and stretch down. If this is too much, just having your hamstring up, that's a stretch in itself. So feel free to just kind of reach around, pull in. And we'll have some breaths here, 3 breaths here. And you can kind of pulse down, pulse the knee in, the ankle in towards the bottom. Extend the arm or the left leg back. Step the right foot out 3 inches. We're going to drop the hips all the way down. You can come onto your elbows if you have a block. You can use a block to come onto your elbows. Or if you're okay just coming all the way down to the mat, come onto your elbows on the mat. The more comfortable you get, you can press out your right leg, opening that right palm of the foot towards your right elbow. So stay here for 5 breaths, taking deep breaths in. And out. 2 more breaths here. And then we'll step the right foot back to the sole of the foot on the ground. Come up, tuck the toes, and we're going to take this same leg back and up into a 3-legged dog. From here, we're going to come onto the left foot. Drop the right foot on top of the left and come into a left side plank. Hold your breath as you step here. Inhaling in and out. In and out. Both hands return to the mat. Pike the hips up, downward facing dog. And we'll drop the knees, come to rest in a child's pose. Drop the forehead, extend through the arms. And then inhaling back to our tabletop, tuck the toes, down dog. And back to our tabletop. Kicking this time the left foot out. Left foot kicks back. Heel is up towards the sky. Kick up. Inhale. Exhale, chest in. Knee in towards the chest. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee in towards the chest. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee in towards the chest. One last time, exhale, kick back. Exhale in towards the chest. Inhale, reach back, and again, option for advanced practitioners to circle around and grab the outside of the foot, kick up and back. So moving into that back bend, that teardrop shape. Then releasing, coming back to the mat and bringing the left foot forward and through into that low lunge. Stepping forward, stepping. Then maybe moving the knee back as you straighten the front leg into a half Hanuman, half split. Stepping over the leg, reaching over the knee. Stay here for a few breaths. Before inhaling forward. And again, we'll move through that rhythmic flow. So inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, maybe moving into that lightning bolt with the arms behind your back. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, that lightning bolt shape. Toes tucked in towards the face again. I'll bring my hands to the mat. Inhaling up. And exhaling, maybe hands to the mat. And two more times. Or is it inhaling up? And exhaling, hands to the mat. Or behind you. And this is our last time. We're going to come all the way up into our high lunge. Hold for 5 breaths here. Drop the knee, hands to the mat, and again we're going to pull the ankle in towards the bottom. So we're feeling that hamstring stretching. You can pulse the leg in here or pulse the hips down towards the heels. Moving with your breath. Releasing, stepping both hands on the inside of the left foot and stepping the left foot out 3 inches. Option again to come onto a block, elbows down. Or if you're comfortable, you can come all the way down to the mat with your elbows. And maybe start to bring the sole of the foot to face the left elbow. Deep breaths. Five deep breaths. Coming back onto the palms of the hands, tuck the toes, step the left foot back, and then into that 3-legged dog. We'll turn the right foot down, outside of the foot is on the mat, and we'll inhale both arms up, look forward into our side plank. Three breaths, and on our final breath, come back into our tabletop position. Tuck the hips out. Heels down, hips towards the heels, and then roll the body from that down dog From the child's pose into down dog. Step forward with the feet. And then extending the right foot up. Right knee comes into right elbow. Exhale back, inhaling back, exhale, squeeze into the left elbow. Inhaling back. Exhale, squeeze into the nose. Exhale back. Then we'll open the down dog, or we'll open our three-legged dog through the hips and drop maybe into our wild thing. Three breaths here. Look towards the palms. Return back to our three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, high lunge. Then we'll open into our warrior two. Extend the arms forward. From our high lunge, we'll step the back foot open into our warrior one. Wrap the arms, eagle arms. Extend up, so right arm underneath left. Reach up and back. And then diving forward into a humble warrior. We'll do this 3 times, inhaling up. And exhaling forward. Inhaling up. And exhaling forward. Inhaling up. And exhaling, release the arms. Or keep the arms. And this time, exhale, we're going to step the back foot in. And extend forward into a warrior three with eagle arms. So use your eagle arms to balance as you kick back through the heel and draw the elbows towards the mat. Level out through the hips. Stay here for 3 breaths. Release the arms. Left arm down. And right arm up. Five breaths here. Stepping back into a forward. Stepping back into a forward fold. Walking back to a down dog. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. Inhaling the left foot up. And opening through the hip. Dropping into that wild thing. Looking towards the hands. Circling back up. Keeping that 3-legged dog. And then stepping through to that high lunge. Inhale up. Turn the feet out, eagle arms, opposite equal arms. Inhale up, exhale down, humble warrior. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, humble warrior. One more time, inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhaling to that neutral position. Stepping the back foot in. And on an exhale, dive the body forward. Kick the heel back. And then we'll drop the right hand. Option to use a block here. And then come back up into that twisted. Drop both hands to the mat. Into a forward fold at the front of the mat. On our next inhale, we'll step back into our down dog. And then we'll move a little quicker now. Inhaling the right foot forward. And up. Extending out to the side. From here, from our down dog, we'll step the right foot forward again, come up, this time entering into a warrior two, stepping the left foot back and out, opening through the hips, dropping down, and then we'll bring the elbow to the knee, extend through the palm, reach up and out. Inhaling back around, reverse the warrior. Side warrior. And around. And back. Last time, inhaling around. And this time we're going to extend the front leg. Open out to our Trikonasana. Look up towards the thumbs. Breathing here. An option to take this Trikonasana around, bending the front leg back into your side angle, stepping, back foot in, and coming off the right foot into what is known as the bird in paradise. So this is again optional and an advanced practice to kick up now. There is no need to push yourself if you're not there yet. You can stay here in the bind, or you can stay in your side angle from your Trikonasana. From here, we'll release, open the legs wide, come into a goddess. Inhale up, and exhale out, cactus arms. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, cactus arms. One more time, inhaling up. And exhaling down, cactus arms. Inhaling up. And then we'll reach forward. Stick the bottom up. Release the head down, sway. Left, right, left, right. Okay, from here, last time. have us inhale up. And then we'll turn to face the front of the mat. Dive forward over the right leg and kick the left foot up into our standing split. Grabbing the back of the ankle, kicking up and back. And then we'll bend the knee behind the opposite ankle into a side, seated side twist. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, right arm behind us. Left arm presses in, and we'll reach back. Look behind you. And then counter twist. Come back forward, we're gonna press up. Step back, downward facing dog. And this time the left leg comes up. Left leg comes through. Open into a warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Reverse the warrior. Side angle. Reverse the warrior. And side angle. Reverse the warrior. Again, transitioning now into our Trikonasana on the opposite side. And then coming into our goddess, facing the opposite direction. Turning to face the front of the mat. Hands down, walking yourself forward, and taking the opposite leg up. Standing splits on the opposite side. And then taking the right knee behind the left ankle. Squeezing in. Both arms reach up. And exhale, right elbow to left knee, left arm behind us, look back. Option to put the hand on the knee for a deeper twist. And you can also move the flat of your stomach back. Inhaling, reaching forward and around. Reverse your side twist. Coming back forward into that forward fold. Stepping back into your down dog. And we'll start again, right leg. Inhale through. Ankle to wrist, come into your pigeon. So looking back, making sure your hip is in line with your heel, taking the ankle and making it as parallel to the front of the mat as you can. And then taking time to bring your left hip towards the mat. So making sure there's equal strength in your butt. You may need to move your left heel over and pull up. So take a moment to adjust here. And then walk the hands forward into your pigeon, and we'll hold our pigeon for about 3 minutes. So nice relaxation into our pigeon. And slowly pressing up from our pigeon. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Drive the right heel back and up. Step it down. Left foot extends up. And ankle towards right wrist. Drop the left knee, the right knee. And again, positioning yourself so that your hips are in line. Your ankles are right behind your hip bone. Press up and dive forward, and again, we'll be here for about 3 minutes. And then we'll press ourselves up. Tuck the back toes. Again, bring the left leg back and up. So I'm going to walk the feet forward. Come onto our backs. Bring our knees in towards our chest. Rock side to side. Release the feet down. Take the right foot up. Right foot down. Left foot up. Left foot down. We're going to cross the left foot over the right. So ankle to the top of the thigh. Circle, reach around, connect hands behind the back of the right foot, and come into a one-legged water foot. Press the right elbow into the left thigh and squeeze down towards the face. Then we'll switch off. Right ankle comes up and over the left thigh. Left leg comes up. Hands come through, connects behind the left thigh. Right elbow goes into right thigh. Press in. Both feet come to the mat. Heels right behind fingertips. And we'll press up through the hips. Use the bridge as its own warm-up. Exhale down. One vertebrae at a time, rolling through the spine. Hips come down last. Inhale. Hips come up first. Press up. Exhale. Down. The back one vertebrae at a time. One last time. Press up through the hips. One vertebrae up at a time. Exhale. Down. So your hands should be at your side. I was just using my hands to show you the vertebrae lift. As you inhale up the next time, we're going to bring the weight onto our shoulders, connect the palms underneath, and press up to our full bridge. And then release all the way down. Then option to come into your bridge once more, or taking the hands to the outsides of the ears and pressing up into your full wheel. Stay here for 5 breaths. Releasing down, top of the head, rolling down to the hips, knees into the chest. Go into a happy baby. And then releasing, heels to meet, Setu Bandhasana. Then when you're ready, coming into your final Shavasana, so you scoot back up on my mat, get comfortable. And then stretching out, like when you wake up in the morning, reaching and lengthening through the body. We'll turn to our right side. Use your right arm as a pillow for your head. And then pressing up. We'll circle back around. And we'll close our class today with the mantra. Loka samasta sukhinyu bhavantu. Taking a deep inhale. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today, and I'll see you next time, virtually.